The Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic day, and we are so ready to dive into the absolute madness that is currently unfolding. Grab your iced coffees and settle in, because we are not holding back today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking, clutching my chest, and gasping for air because the sheer audacity of what just happened on The Young and the Restless has permanently altered my brain chemistry. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this scene played out, and I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. We need to talk about this now. Bestie, be for real right now. I cannot even begin to process the absolute cinematic mayhem of Phyllis Summers, Matt Clark, and this entire catastrophic mess. It is giving major I cannot even energy, and my soul has actually left my body. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this world-shattering saga we just witnessed. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Okay, so Phyllis straight up tricked Matt Clark. And let's be genuinely honest here. If Matt was actually in his right mind, there is absolutely zero chance he would ever fall for a trap set by Phyllis at the Summers Group with that ridiculous fake name. Like, of all places, the vibes are completely off. But Matt is playing this whole I have amnesia and I don't know who I am card, which is honestly so unhinged. And he keeps turning his back on the exact same woman who literally bashed him over the head. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, he goes to her office. Why would you go to the executive office of the woman who violently assaulted you? It makes zero sense unless you are playing a massive, twisted game of 4D chess. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Phyllis is actually running with the narrative that she has feelings for him. Genuinely, it is the most chaotic manipulation I have ever seen, and I am totally living for it. She is spinning this web of lies, trying to use him as a bargaining chip against Victor Newman, and it is a high-octane psychological masterpiece. Phyllis is literally out here acting like she can control a literal psychopath just because she locked him in a room and yelled at him. I am screaming. She is so desperate to clear her name from that AI evidence trap that Christine and Victor set up, that she is willing to play house with the devil himself. It is straight up delusional, and I love her for it. But girl, you are in danger. I'm literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about Matt acting all vulnerable. He is basically playing the innocent, confused victim, claiming that things felt off with Patty Williams, which, duh. But wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Matt responding to Phyllis's voicemail is straight up wild because he had just left Patty at Chancellor Park. Patty literally rescued his sorry behind from the VIP room at the Genoa City Athletic Club after Phyllis knocked him out cold. And don't even get me started on the aesthetics of that VIP room, who chose those hideous velvet curtains. It's completely distracting and honestly offensive to my retinas. I was staring at the background decor instead of the literal kidnapping happening on screen. Anyway, Matt is officially on my do not perceive list because his fake amnesia act is so manipulative. He's playing it so well that he actually looks like a lost little puppy when Phyllis betrays him. He's a calculating, arrogant villain, and I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Besties, we have to talk about Patty Williams because she is officially spiraling into the stratosphere, and I am genuinely terrified. Patty genuinely believed she had outsmarted Phyllis. She thought she was the ultimate mastermind, and for a hot second, she basically was. She found him, she saved him, she thought they were going to be this unstoppable, chaotic duo, but then Matt completely humiliates her by answering Phyllis's call instead. Patty's charm is straight up not working anymore, and she is losing her absolute mind over it. She is so deeply triggered by this rejection. Like, she expected Matt to treat her like his indispensable ally, his savior. Instead, he tells her he works alone, he doesn't trust her, and he completely cuts her off. Send help, because Patty going rogue is the most terrifying thing ever. She is so unhinged that she literally bypasses all logic and calls Victor Newman. Yes, Victor the Mustache Newman. She calls him up to sell Matt out for $2 million. $2 million. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because Patty is playing with fire and Victor Newman does not play. She is letting her deep-seated abandonment issues completely dictate her actions. I mean, we all know Patty has a history of absolutely losing it when she feels rejected. Remember the whole Jack Abbott saga? But extorting Victor Newman? That is a whole new level of crazy. I am sitting here screaming at my screen, girl, what are you doing? She is officially the most problematic friend in the group chat, and I am so done with her reckless decisions. Oh my God, wait, I need to scream into a pillow for a second. Okay, I'm back. So while all of this is happening, Phyllis texts Nick Newman a photo of Matt just chilling in her executive office. Nick, who is literally sweating out of his mind and popping pills like they are candy, which we will get to in a second because I am literally unwell over. It shows the picture to Victor. And where are they? At the ranch. While Patty is literally there trying to negotiate her $2 million extortion deal. The layers to this drama, it's like a Shakespearean tragedy, but with more hairspray and corporate espionage. Nick is supposed to go to Newman Towers alone to confront this monster. But Victor takes one look at his son and is like, absolutely not. I am coming with you. The cinematic tension of Victor and Nick marching into Summer's group to confront Phyllis and Matt. I am deceased. Victor storms into that office and basically tells Phyllis that her little game is over. He straight up says it's time to hand Matt over to someone who actually knows how to handle a psychopath. And Matt acts like a completely betrayed puppy. He looks at Phyllis with these big, fake, confused eyes because she broke his trust again. He plays the victim so flawlessly. And the craziest part, Victor and Nick actually realize that Matt is playing the amnesia card so well that he genuinely seems to not know who they are. They're standing there staring at the man who has caused their family so much trauma, and he's just blinking at them like a confused tourist. It is infuriating, and I am literally shaking with rage on Victor's behalf. But you guys, we need to have a serious sit-down talk about Nick Newman because my heart is straight up breaking into a million pieces. Bestie, be for real right now. Nick's downfall was completely inevitable, but watching it happen is destroying me on a cellular level. His body is literally shutting down. We saw him pop another pill on screen, sweating profusely, looking like he hasn't slept in 3 weeks. His defense mechanisms are completely fried. He is operating on pure adrenaline and fentanyl, and it is a complete horror show. Adam already warned Victor that Nick was heavily using drugs, and now we are seeing the catastrophic results in real time. Adam literally had to sit Victor down and tell him that his brother is losing his mind. Can you imagine the tension in that room? Adam, the black sheep, having to be the one to sound the alarm about the golden boy. It is a total role reversal, and I am genuinely spiraling over the psychological implications of it all. I am physically vibrating from the stress of watching the golden boy of Genoa City spiral into absolute darkness. And don't even get me started on the vibes of the people surrounding him right now. The fact that Sienna Bacall is the one supplying him with this poison, she is officially dead to me. She is on my permanent do not perceive list. How dare she enable Nick's destruction while secretly being a fanatical follower of Matt Clark? It's sick, it's twisted, and I am genuinely unwell over it. I was pacing around my living room, muttering to myself like an absolute lunatic because the betrayal is just too much. I feel personally attacked by this storyline. Nick doesn't deserve this, but at the same time, his complete refusal to get help is making me want to pull my hair out. I am literally shaking because we know exactly where this is heading. Nick's drug-fueled haze is going to lead to that horrific car crash. He is going to be driving like a maniac, hallucinating Matt Clark in the middle of the road, and he is going to crash that car straight into a cliff in Vegas. He is going to be fighting for his life with permanent brain damage, and Nikki is going to be screaming in the hospital in absolute despair. I can't even handle the gravity of these events. I am already crying just thinking about Nikki's reaction. The entire Newman empire is going to shake to its core because Nick's complete collapse means he's finally going to be forced into rehab if he survives the crash. Because there is absolutely no way Nick can handle a monster like Matt Clark in his current state of mind. He is too broken, too vulnerable, and completely compromised. That is exactly why Victor has to take the reins. Victor handling the Matt situation is the only logical next step. That's why Victor was seriously weighing that $2 million offer from Patty Williams. Victor knows that he has to eliminate this threat permanently, and if it costs him $2 million to buy Matt's location from an unhinged Patty, he will write that check in a heartbeat. Victor is going to make Matt pay for everything he has done to Nick, and I am totally here for the revenge era. Manifesting a total dumpster fire for Matt Clark. I literally cannot function in my day-to-day life because I am constantly replaying these scenes in my head. My friends are asking me if I'm okay, and I just scream, Matt Clark is faking amnesia at them. They don't get it. We are invested. We are living this trauma with them. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Basically, this entire situation is a messy, unfiltered, emotional train wreck. Phyllis is playing incredibly dangerous games with a psychopath. Matt is faking his way through Genoa City with zero remorse. Patty is completely off her rocker, extorting billionaires because she got her feelings hurt. And Nick is tragically crashing and burning right before our eyes. I am so deep in the lore that my grip on reality is slipping. This show is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I need to go lie down on the floor, stare at the ceiling, and process my emotional damage because I am too unwell to handle this. Send help, besties, because I will not survive the next episode.